Welcome to the Jeopardy solo game. It's just like the regular game, except you're on your own. No opponents. So good luck and have some fun. Want to see the categories? Well, here they are. Land formation. Adverbs. People. King crazy. U.S. at war. And history. Go ahead, start us off.
The 13 people at his final dinner included James, Andrew, John, and Judas.
Right you are.
His theory of evolution is widely accepted. His son George's theory of the moon's origin isn't. Thomas Green Clemson left most of his estate to this southern state to establish a college. The Kennedy who has served the longest in the U.S. Senate.
Right.
He's the S in DreamWorks SKG. This multi-decade movie star is Skull Island's favorite ape.
King Kong.
Correct. Think again.
As his many ex-wives could tell you, he's the live wire of CNN Talk. This fierce royal snake is often ready to strike.
King Cobra.
Correct. Think again.
This African-American clergyman declared, "I have a dream."
Martin Luther King Jr.
Regrettably, no.
Martin King Jr.
A version of the Bible abbreviated the KJV.
King James First.
In 1725, Peter the Great commissioned this straight Dane to explore the Pacific coast of Siberia. Spreading Greek culture far and wide, this great leader inaugurated the Hellenistic age in the 4th century B.C. Two Union leaders were convicted in the 1910 bombing of this major Los Angeles daily newspaper. When Wham-O introduced this toy in 1957, it was called the Pluto Platter.
Spell frisbee.
Frisbee.
Right, pick again.
This man, president during 2 Black Friday financial panics, is on the U.S. $50 bill. War during which Gremlin, Snafu, and Kilroy Was Here were popularized.
World War II.
Right.
On September 14, 1847, U.S. troops raised the U.S. flag in this North American capital's Zocalo, or Grand Plaza. The Confederates bought a French-built ironclad and named it this, the nickname of General Jackson.
Answer, the Daily Double. Player 1, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
The Battle of the Little Bighorn was part of the Sioux Wars that also included the massacre here in 1890.
No, sorry.
Mark Twain was among those who opposed the U.S. acquiring these Pacific Islands from Spain in 1898. These include cod, corn, and of good hope.
Correct. Pick again.
Spanish for cube, there's a grand one in Arizona. A small ravine, a heavy rainstorm is a washer of it. From the Latin for almost an island, the Yucatan is one.
Peninsula.
Right.
Examples of these include the Carpathians and the Urals. Rhett Butler's most famous adverb. It modified an entire phrase in the film.
I'll look at one.
Yeah, going with the
Nice try, but that's incorrect.
It's how the original Enterprise crew went where no man has gone before.
Oh. Star Trek. Not coming out with the answer.
Good guess, but no.
In a book by Mark Harris, it was how you had to bang the drum.
Soft. A little soft. Say a little soft.
No, sorry.
In the presidential oath of office, it's how they swear or affirm. The final answer on this board is, living your life through the experiences of others, you're living it this way, from the Latin for stead.
That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's see how you're doing. Still in the game, player one. Now it's time for the double Jeopardy round. And remember, dollar values double, and we have 2 daily doubles for
He's
you.
a pretty young person in this,
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if you like these categories in the double Jeopardy round. Sport. Mercury. The 1980s. Name the director.
Okay.
Where are we? And science. Get us started here in the solo game.
E.T.
Steven Spielberg.
Very good. You pick again.
Goodfellas.
Right. Pick again.
Wall Street. Halloween. The Shining.
Oh, Stanley Kubrick. All I can remember was about Stanley. I mean Kubrick. Stan. There we go. Stanley Kubrick.
Right. Pick again.
Um,
In 1985, the PMRC wanted these labeled for parental guidance if they contained explicit lyrics. In 1987, this artist's irises and sunflowers sold for a total of $93.8 million. Hungarian professor for whom a popular colored toy cube was named?
Rooks. Who is Rooks?
Regrettably, no.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player one, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
In a commercial, Clara Peller wanted to know, where's this?
Mm-hmm.
Precisely. Again.
On March 23, 1989, two chemists in Utah announced they had perfected this chilly kind of fusion.
Mercury.
Tests show the planet Mercury as a thin one containing helium and sodium.
Oh, oxygen. Let's go with mine.
Good guess, but no.
It was during this decade that Mariner 10 flew by and took the first close-up pictures of Mercury.
What was 1960s?
Regrettably, no.
These ancient people named Mercury for their swift messenger god. An old model, or the number of days it takes Mercury to go around the sun. As Mercury revolves around the sun, it rotates on this, an imaginary line running through its center.
Let's go with AXIS.
Precisely. Again.
Closely related to the saguaro, night-blooming Sirius is a type of this plant. Don't tell Hoover it's impossible to create a perfect one of these, a volume of space with no matter in it.
Correct.
Answer, the Daily Double.
Player one, please make your wager now. Here's the clue.
Term for a specialist who listens for clicks, murmurs, love dubs, and pitter-patters of the heart.
Spell it.
C-A-R. There you go, Bob.
Correct. Again.
From 1896 to 1899, Freud might have spent some sleepless nights writing the interpretation of these.
Right. Pick again.
This isn't hard. Of 1, 10 or 100, it's the highest number on the Mohs scale of hardness.
Correct. Pick again.
It's not the rent-a-car company, it's the historic landmark seen here.
Watch this.
Over 700 feet high, this presidential dam is the largest of its type in the U.S.
Hoover. H-E-R. Yeah, Hoover.
Exactly.
An English column honors this famous naval hero who died in 1805.
John Paul Jones.
No, and I am sorry.
It ain't right.
A historic place of pilgrimage, this English cathedral of tales dates from the 11th century.
Watch this.
These heavenly falls in Venezuela were discovered in 1935 from the air. On April 13, 1997, this 21-year-old golfer became the youngest to win the Masters.
Who's a black golfer didn't like getting his picture made? Always yelling at people.
No, sorry.
After winning 5 NBA championships, the Lakers moved to Los Angeles in 1960 from this Minnesota city. Gordie Howe's 1,687 games with this Detroit team is the most by a player on one team in the National Hockey League.
Big Red Wings.
Right. Pick again.
The Johnny Petraglia Open and the AMF Dick Weber Classic have been major tournaments in this sport.
Oh, wait a minute. Bowling.
That's it exactly.
Yeah.
And finishing off this round, This Winter Olympic sport is contested in 2-man and 4-man events.
Bobsledding.
Hey, you got it. That's the end of the Jeopardy round. Let's see how you're doing. Well, going into Final Jeopardy, and you've got a very respectable score. Final Jeopardy time. Once I give you the category, you'll have a few seconds to decide on your wager. Famous Allen. Go ahead, make your wager. Here's the clue. Good luck.
The phrase flower power was coined by this poet in the 1960s.
Spell
Let's see if you got the right question. Your question was
Jasper.
absolutely right. And your wager on that? Hope you all had fun. See you again on Jeopardy.